This is Charles Stewart.
And the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams.
We are Church Without Walls.
And we are here today to give you information that you don't normally get at church.
We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12.
Call in with your comment or your questions, and we'll be glad to try and answer them for you. If we don't have the answer today, we will get it to you on a message.
Don't you dare miss it.
This is Congressman Cedric Richmond, and you're watching the New Orleans Talk Network.
Hi, this is Stan Schofield, and I'm inviting all of my KWK family and my family to watch Church Without Walls, 11 o'clock on Mondays, for the greatest and latest show around. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sheriff Joe Lapinto, and you are watching the New Orleans Talk Network.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls. We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12, Central Standard Time. We're in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. Church Without Walls, we come to bring you knowledge and understanding, and we hope that you can share your understanding with us. And that's why we are the church without walls. If we put our mind and our heart together, it's nothing that we can't do. I am your host, Charles Stewart, and also your host also is the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams. We're here every Monday morning sharing some love with our listening and viewing audience. We hope to give you some love maybe you didn't get during the week. And we just want to let you know that we love you. Church Without Wall, we love you with all our heart and soul. And we appreciate you listening, and we appreciate you watching. Dr. William and I, we love our community and we love our brothers and sisters. And that's something that God teaches us to love one another. And if we find out if we show love toward one another, all the problem that is happening all over this country, Dr. Williams, it will not exist. And we're going to deal with a topic today that is everywhere, all over the United States, all over the world. People are talking about the mass killing that's going on in the United States, in this country. Many our listening audience know that over the past couple, I think, the last 13 or 14 hours, they done had over 30 people have got killed by the gun. That's what the big fight a couple of years ago was about. And oftentimes, Dr. William and I had did a show, as well as Reverend D. Dunn had did a show on about the violence that they have in this country and about guns. My brothers and sisters, why would any citizen, and let me clear something up real quick. I think everyone deserves to own a gun if they choose to. Some people are more comfortable with a gun. They have a gun around the house, they feel most safe. Some people ride around me in the automobile. I happen to be one that I trust in God, and that I used to own a couple of guns. Somebody stole both of them. I never replaced any one of them. But I done been in a lot of situations. I have witnessed gun. I've been standing by someone that shot someone. But what I would like for our listening and viewing audience to understand here, if you want to own a gun, I have no problem with it. I said earlier, but I do have a problem with someone buying a gun that shoots 100 times, 1,000 times a minute. Why would anyone need that type of that type of gun? And I said it in a couple of shows that we had like last year that for anyone that walk in the store and buy a gun that shoot, I know it shoot over 100 times a minute. I think somebody said 1,000 times a minute. But anyway, whatever time it is, that's too many times for a sister. I mean, if you go rabbit hunting or deer hunting, if you shoot them 1,000 times, you wouldn't even be able to hit. The meat wouldn't be no good, Dr. Williams. So why would anyone have a gun? That gun is designed is for when you're in combat, when you are in war. That's a war weapon. But why would they want to sell that gun? Why would the Rifle Association spend millions and millions and millions of dollars to get a lawmaker in Washington to keep them in power to be able to sell war weapons to citizens, everyday citizens? Look at who they give them. Look who get the gun. They selling the gun to our young men, our young teenagers. They got kids, 14 years old, Dr. William, going around, got a Uzi gun, shoot 1,000 times a minute. What do you say about that, Dr. William?
Well, it ain't so much as the gun only becomes a weapon in the hands of the individual that has it. And if a person chooses to use that gun for the wrong purpose, that's when it becomes dangerous to society. That's when you see a lot of stuff happening in society.
But why would they need a gun shoot that many times, though, Dr. William? I mean, come on.
Well, everybody have a preference, and you can't take that preference away from guys. If it's available and they can buy it, that's what they're going to buy. But again, the gun don't become a weapon until the person decides to use it for the wrong purpose. That's not the problem.
Sounds a little bit like Donald Trump now, you know.
That's not the problem. The problem is individual buying guns with the intent of killing a person. But then even in that, when you look at all of that stuff that happened with the Walmart and I forget the name of that other place. I think it was in Detroit or something like that, where they're killing people. Just go in a public place and start killing people. We need to ask ourselves a question: have these individuals been brainwashed to do that? Somebody that they've actually taken time to sit down and put that into their mind to do that? Are they being hypnotized? Have they been hypnotized? And we're only looking at one facet of what's happening in society. We have to learn to look at everything. Look at the big picture. What is the purpose of it? You spoke about Donald Trump a few minutes ago. Trump has done a couple of things, and I've told y'all on several occasions that Trump is a master salesman. And he's always have something to sell. Every time you see him come up on national TV, he has something to sell. Okay, every time you get on national TV, he has something to sell. So my thing right now is, what is he selling now? When we look at him going around around talking to people. What is he selling now? He started out condemning. Now he's showing another facet of love. And that's just a facet of it. It's not the completeness of it. He's showing a facet of love. That is to get people to buy into what he's saying. So when you look at everything that's happening now in the world, how are what you're saying helping the United States and other countries to come together? That's what we got to look at.
But Dr. Williams, let's talk about our subject today going to be. Is the word that's coming from the president, coming from his mouth, that's going to be our topic today. Is that creating the comment, that racist statement that he made, or that creating the violence that's going on today?
It's possible because the power of words come from in the tongue. The tongue is the most deadliest weapon. It's more dangerous than a gun that shoots 100,000 times a minute, if you want to put it like that. The tongue is the most powerful weapon. It cannot be tamed. And what comes out of your mouth is either gonna hurt or help. If you got more words coming out of your mouth that's going to hurt, it's not helping anybody. So it's right there in the Bible. It's right there in the Bible. It tells you the power of life is in the tongue, life or death. You either speak life to someone or you speak death to them.
But Dr. William, so the comments that the president have made, okay, you got to be, you always want to be fair on both sides. And talking to several people, talking to amongst my friends, we see President Trump as, some of them view him as a racist. I can't say personally that he is a racist, but I can say that some of the things that he does are racist. And you were saying that he is a master salesman, so he started out his first day he came out when announced that he was running for president. My opinion, he used a racist comment when he talked about Mexicans. They are rapists, they murderers, and some of everything that he said that the Mexican people are, and I guess anybody that comes to the United States. But the people that done the killing is not Mexican. I mean, the mass killing that's going on. And the sad part about this young man, 21 years old, so the environment in this country is not, you figure now, the older Caucasian, you figure would have more hatred and racism in their heart than the younger Caucasian. But it's the younger one, I think the last two mass killings been did by a young Caucasian, I think the one yesterday was 21 years old.
But, Charles, age is not a factor, okay, because you're influencing kids. It's not a major factor, because if you look at the president is old, and he has come up in slavery, where slavery was out there, and he has knowledge of that. Now, if he can use that to promote himself, and that's what he's going to do. He's a master salesman, so he uses what he has to get what he wants, and we see that right now. You're getting ready now. You start to campaigning to come into to win the presidency again.
For second term.
Yeah. So you started out down in using that slavery pattern to get people to to side with you. And now you're at a situation where you sold that to people and people have bought it. So now you got to come up with another campaign to get people to, the ones who are against you, to come go with you. So you're going to sell something to them right now that they haven't had before. The people that you were downing, now you're selling them something. You got to sell them something. You got to get them to come on your side. So you got to give them a picture, a new picture of the president.
Rep. Dr. Williams, we got to take a break. Got to take our first break, and after we take the break, we'd like for you to give us a call. 1-563-999-1808. Give us a call. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls.
Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time.
What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running from the truth. We just stand up and fight, walk into the light. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody asked me, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. What we're living day to day. We don't know where, we don't know when, but it's coming back again.
About that time. Yep, yeah. Here we go.
This is Charles Stewart.
And the Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams.
We are Church Without Walls.
And we are here today to give you information that you don't normally get at church.
We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12.
Call in with your comment or your questions, and we'll be glad to try and answer them for you. If we don't have the answer today, we will get it to you on a message.
Don't you dare.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
New year, new show. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson, and I'm coming back at you with the new year of Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. And this year, we're moving to Monday night with brand new exciting guests and engaging literary conversation. And we want our listening audience to be there with us because this is going to be a year you will not forget. Catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m., right here on the New Orleans Talk Network. And you can also reach us on the Meet the World Image Solutions Facebook page, the Meet the World Image Solutions YouTube page, and we're on Podbean, iTunes, and Google Play. So catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you there.
Are you looking for a home to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on the Gulf Coast that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
We are back. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls. We come your way every Monday morning, 11 to 12 Central Standard Time. Dr. William and Charles Stewart is in the studio. And we would like for you to give us a call to get in on this conversation. Do you believe that our president, Donald Trump, the words that coming from his mouth is promoting the killing that is going on across this country and the mass killing? Do you think racism is having a lot to do with this. Found out that I know one of the racist group that is on Facebook. I see that that they done took them off of Facebook. They find out that the last couple of young men that been done that did some of the killing found out that they was online reading the message that these people promoted. And I don't know if the president, maybe I know he like to say racist things to motivate his base, but I don't know if he fully realized. I would like to believe that he cares about his country, and I believe that he would want to see that this country, that we have civil war in the United States. I would hope in my heart believe that's not nothing he's promoting, but I wonder sometimes, do he realize other people around him realize that the word that comes from his mouth is matter to people? I noticed that a comment that he made yesterday and also this morning, he seen when they mentioned about the killing that's going on. He talked at it. He said he gonna talk to his attorney general, and he seemed to in politics. They said keep the bucket down the road, and he said they all great people. The Democrat and Republican, they gonna get together and talk about it, but it's nothing to talk about. I understand they have 3 bills right now in the Senate that would outlaw those guns. It's not, again, it's not taking away the people the right to own a gun. It's taking away those assault rifles that. And he said, well, the gun didn't kill nobody, but if you don't have a gun available, that type of gun, I mean, you wouldn't have that problem. So you can't have it both ways. Like you said, well, the people they meant they need they meant to disturb, but yet and still, all the hospitals that I know in the state of Louisiana, when Bobby Jindal was governor, he closed down at the hospital for mental patients. So it's almost like I see they have bills they fight for. They don't want all you. Like women having abortion, well, they fight, they be out there sleep overnight, fight like hell for women not to have abortion, but yet and still they kill a bill that would feed them, that they can't get a food stamp. I mean, you can't have it both ways. You either for something or you're against it. Now, if you're going to have a child, well, that child got to have food. So some people that say a woman get pregnant, she can and her husband decide that we can't take care of the baby. What are we going to do? Well, I don't promote abortion, but at the same time, if that's a parent, that's between them and God. But on the other hand, when a child get here, you fighting to bring the child into this world, fight to feed them. Wouldn't you think so, Dr. Williams?
Well, every individual is going to do whatever they can to take care of their children. And the average woman will take care of her children. Getting them here was a problem that existed between you and that man. You knew the possibility of what could happen with the relationship that you had. And now you have women now, when they get pregnant, the first thing they say is, I'm going to have an abortion. Well, that's murder. That's killing.
But I didn't want to get off that subject. I think I used that as for instance, about our law. We want to try to stick to the violence that's going on.
You look at the violence and the stuff that's going on, and you ask the question, is the president promoting it? People can promote things in one way and seemingly like they're promoting something, and then seemingly like they're not promoting it. But now you got a situation that exists which is going to create a trade war between the United States and China. They spoke on all the laptops and the cell phones. Those are things that have become vitally important to the people in the United States. Everybody has a cell phone. Little kids have cell phones. The kids for school use their cell phones to look up stuff instead of going to the library. They have laptops and and they use those things to go to for their schooling. So now you're talking about creating a trade war with China. China gonna retaliate if they can't sell their stuff. The United States gonna retaliate because of they put it in the perspective that a lot of the jobs are being taken away from America and stuff like that. So you got a whole situation that's going in. How do you bring people together rather than causing them to separate and divide? And I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. I see instead of the president bringing people together, he sells a platform of separation. He promotes a cell phone, a platform of separation instead of bringing people together. He started out the words he used on national TV, the news media, was not something that a president should have used. I don't feel, like I said, it's just my personal opinion. I don't think that he should have used those type of words on national TV. Even if that was something that was in his heart to say, he could have found a better way of saying it.
Diplomatic way to say it.
But if you keep telling your kids that person ain't no good, that person ain't no good, and the child is coming up with that in his mind, that's all he's ever heard people say. So what is he gonna do?
Right.
He's gonna
follow that direction.
Yeah. So my daddy said it. My dad is right. My mother said it. My mother is right. My uncle said it. My uncle is right.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna feel the same way.
Right. And living in this country, and I talk to people all walks of life, Caucasian, Hispanic, and my own African American brother, and oftentimes we talk about things that exist in this country, and President Trump, thing amazed me about him. Some of the things that he does, actually, is he done passed some great program that, by the rhetoric that be going on, the racism stuff overshadowed. Like all those prisons, like I think right now it's probably over. Oh, I know it's over 900 people that been released from jail, on the bill that he signed and passed. I mean, it's a lot of things that help the African American community in the long run. He done did some great things. But his mouth, like they say, those people used to say your mouth overloads your tail, your butt, whatever. But actually, some of the bills that he have passed and then have signed have been some great bills that I think if people would read it, but it's overshadowed. You hear nothing about it. Like the economy right now, Dr. Williams, unheard, I think it's probably lower than around 4%, something, I believe. I mean, that's unheard of. And he done, I mean, everything is going great except his mouth. And I know, and it's a part that I really don't understand about him. But he done did some bill. If people would take and read the bill and analyze what he have did as president. Now, on the other hand, it's been some bills that I disagree with. As far as all stacking the court with all those judges, And that's happening. I think people overlooking that also.
That's
That's going to
that's
have
people-
a great impact on your life. Because those judges, those federal judges, they make a ruling on your lifestyle and your life, what you can do and what you can't do.
Well, what you look at, Charles, is that people will put people in power that they can control. And if you don't listen to me, I'll put you there. But if you don't follow my instruction and my direction, then you're not going to be there. And you've seen him do that with several people that he placed in position. And that's what's your opinion, audience? What's your opinion? How do you see the president? Do you see him as a racist? Do you see him as a person who's promoting separation rather and division, rather than a platform that's pulling people together? How do you see the president? Give us a call. Let us know what you think. Let's hear your opinion from the news, the media out here. Tell us what you think. You have an opportunity to express yourself.
Well, with that, Dr. William, we're going to take another break. You are listening, you are watching Church Without Walls.
Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time.
What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running from the truth. We just stand up and fight, walk into the light.
The New Orleans Talk Network, now on your mobile device, on your computer, in your ear, and interactive. It's new, it's innovative, and it's on your mobile device. Android, iPhone, iPad, and on your computer. Take us wherever you go. Because we're interactive. 504-341-TALK. That's 504-341-8255.
Well, what's up, everybody? This is boy Coach Hurricane here. You can follow me on Facebook at Henry Singleton or on Twitter at HenryHayoU15.
Listen, this your boy Fred. Listen, you can follow me on Facebook at Brandon Fred Jones, or you can follow me on Twitter at BFredJones.
This is Jeremiah Gray, man, with G Sports. You can follow me on Facebook, Jeremiah Gray, AKG, and on Twitter, G_paid in full 08.
Pay me the money. money.
New year, new show. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Rhonda M. Lawson, and I'm coming back at you with the new year of Horizons with Meet the World Image Solutions. And this year, we're moving to Monday night with brand new exciting guests and engaging literary conversation. And we want our listening audience to be there with us because this is going to be a year you will not forget. Catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m., right here on the New Orleans Talk Network. And you can also reach us on the Meet the World Image Solutions Facebook page, the Meet the World Image Solutions YouTube page, and we're on Podbean, iTunes, and Google Play. So catch us every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you there.
This program does not reflect the views and opinions of the New Orleans Talk Network. Viewer discretion is advised.
We are back. You are listening and you're watching Church Without Walls. Reverend Dr. Anson William and Charles Stewart, we are your hosts. And as we were going off the air for our take another break, Dr. Williams said you can get in on this conversation this morning. And we want to know how you feel. Do you think the words that coming from our president's mouth, do you think they're promoting racism? The comments that he making, do you consider being racist? Some of y'all may not think this racist is what he's saying. It's a matter of opinion, so let us know how you feel. Call us 1-563-999-1808. Dr. Williams, When you, let's go back a few years. I can remember when a few years ago, maybe about let's go back 6 years ago, when somebody got killed. It could be one, I think, one or two people. They would call that terrorist. When Obama was president, anybody got killed, it was terrorists. They need to do something about it, and it was a big deal. And that when 2 or 3 people got killed, I can remember that very, very well. And you know, you hate to be biased about things, you know, because you hope that the people in this country that we would think enough of each other, respect each other enough that we you know, I always want to be fair about anything that I do. I hope I think God breathed me, and I would breathe it to be honest. I think that I respect other people's views. Don't mean that I'm right all the time, but I think that the people in this country, we should be fair. And the way that I view politics is that when they say politics is politics. When you come into this world, it's politics. When they spank you on your butt and give you a social security number, that was politics. So everything have a process. But we in this country, it seems to be about that what they call that mean green. They got our elected officials, in my opinion. A lot of people blame Donald Trump for the word that comes from his mouth. But, you know, they say you racist comment, and that's why all this killing going on. But on the other hand, if the elected officials, the senators or the congressmen, if they were real men and strong enough, Donald Trump wouldn't have nobody wouldn't have the opportunity that the young man had to kill all the people, because they had many bills. Obama, y'all probably seen him on television crying, pleading to them to change the gun law, the gun law. And the National Rifle Association politely tell that every congressman ever sent to know that if you side with Obama and change the gun law, we're gonna spend some money and vote you out. But where's the real men? Why the men can't stand up and say, "I'm gonna do what's best for the country and for the kids"?
We're looking at that picture, but look at the big picture. Guns is an economical problem.
That's the way you're making my point.
Economically, if you stop people from making guns, you put people out of work. And just like crime, if they stop crime, you're going to put people out of work. You're going to put the lawyer out of work. You're going to put the sheriff out of work. You're going to put the prisons out of work. You're going to put the people who clean the prison out of work. It's an economical problem.
Right.
And you have to figure out how to deal with that economical problem. And people are not paying attention to that. All they're focusing on is Band-Aid in the situation. Put a Band-Aid on it for a little while, and when the Band-Aid, after you take a couple of baths, the Band-Aid fall off. So you're working on a Band-Aid effect rather than working on something that's going to actually kill the problem. If you got pain in your hand, but you got infection in your elbow, the problem isn't in your hand. The problem is where the infection is.
Right.
So you got to cure the infection to cure the pain in your hand.
Right.
And we're not doing that. We're working on a Band-Aid effect.
Right.
And just like kids in school right now, some of the stuff that's going on in the schools right now. You look at those situations, and instead of having putting stuff in the school to help with those problems, you've got a situation that's going on where you're just looking at the problem and not trying to deal with it. The same way with stuff that's happening right now, that stuff that happened at Walmart, that stuff that happened, they're gonna put a ban. They're saying that we're gonna give him the death penalty, and stuff like that. But that's not where the problem is. Where did the problem start? You have mental. Was the guy actually mental? And did they have something to help him in that mental condition? Do we have a way of knowing when a person is actually mental? How are we going to treat this situation?
Yeah, but what they do, they label certain things.
Categorize.
Yeah, like Trump is an expert. Like when anything he come up with great words, collusion, anything to get people focused on one thing and what the real deal is. But the bottom line is,
it's like
you said early.
Described in the Pharisees. Described in the Pharisees when they got ready to talk to Jesus about different things. They sit down and figure out if I ask him this question, what he's going to say. If I ask him this question, what he's going to say. How can we condemn him? You know, people are not looking for a way to condemn the president right now. They're looking for a way to make the United States a better place for people to live in. You know, and there are people from other countries that would like to come to the United States to make it better. You've got foreigners here now that's living in you've got people where some people that's in the United States won't take advantage of the fact that they have that freedom to do whatever they feel like they can do within the law. But then we're band-aiding the effect instead of looking at the real problem.
Well, Dr. Williams, what is the like saying Congress with the gun is out of control. So obvious, those congressmen and those senators there is not going to do anything about it.
If I ask you, Charles, I say, well, you say gun is out of control. Gun doesn't have a brain.
Nah, but
the people that are using those guns.
But Dr. Williams, you can't let that have. If you put it this way, you got grandkids. If your grandkids, if they got a bunch of candy in the house, and you think the kids ain't gonna go eat something to see the candy, I mean, you're gonna put it there and they're not gonna use it. The only thing I'm saying is, if you don't have nothing available, people can't use it. What I'm saying is, you got to have lawmakers in Congress and Senate that's saying you can own a gun. Let me take this back a step. That I think I said this on a previous show. When I was a little boy, I stayed with my grandfather out in Liberty, Mississippi. He bought a brand new shotgun called a Winchester. That was one of the newest guns they had out. They shoot 6 times, unheard of. And he bought him one. And that Winchester gun, it shoots 6 times, but the state of Mississippi had a law saying you had to put a plug in it. You couldn't shoot it but 3 times. You follow what I'm saying? You only can shoot it, you had to put a plug in it. If you was out hunting and I forget the game warden, whatever the name was, if you got caught with that plug out of their gun, and sometimes they would see them guys that go hunting, they ask to see their gun, and they see if they had that plug in there. And or if they hear a gun shoot more than 3 times, they know he couldn't, the plug is out. So not only they take your gun, they arrest you. You had to pay a fine. But the point that I'm making is they had control. Like I say, I think almost anybody you would talk to, mostly don't have a problem. I think 90% of the country don't have no problem with nobody owning a gun. It's just what type of a gun. That's what they got to get a hold to in this country. Those, I think they call them Uzi or whatever they call them. They should be eliminated. That way, if a young man walk into a building, they got 1,000 people in there, he only can say if they got a gun, shoot 6 times. But the average pistol shoots 6 times. say 8 times or 10 times. He gonna kill. But this young man, with one another person died that day, he killed 21 people and he injured another 20.
Let me play devil's advocate on this. Let's say a person walked in there with a 38, automatic 38. That's gonna shoot 8 times. He got 4 or 5 clips in his pocket.
Yeah, by then somebody done jumped him by then.
Somebody done jumped him.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to reload that quick.
It don't take nothing but no more than
The average guy that shoot.
Out. You press that button, that clip fall out. You pick that other one in there. You got 8 more shots.
Yeah, but the average guy that shoot Dr. Williams, they only hit their target maybe by every 4 shots. You got to be an expert shooter to hit your target. So it's just out of 10 if you got 8 rounds if you hit 4 people. But anyway, y'all, we have to take our final break for the day. And again, if you like to get in on this conversation, you can give us a call. Again, the number is 1-563-999-1808. You are listening, you are watching Church Without Walls.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, I'm Prophetess Charlene Duforce.
And I'm Bishop Carol Duforce Sr.
And we're from Living Witnesses Ministries.
And we also have a program on the internet called Living by the Word Daily. And we're seen every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon Central Time on the New Orleans Talk Network.
And we would like to invite you to tune in with us every Wednesday morning. Again, 11 to 12 noon Central Daylight Time. Please join us as we teach the Word of God. Thank you and God bless.
God bless you.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business.
We are back. You are listening and you are watching Church Without Walls in the studios of the New Orleans Talk Network. You can call us 1-563-999-1808. Again, give us a call. We are on the air. Listen, I want to say to those in the New Orleans area and Jefferson Parish and the surrounding parish, this coming Sunday, the Reverend Dr. Derek King, the nephew of our great leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., his nephew, Dr. Derek King, will be in town this Sunday, and he will be preaching at Bethesda House of Prayer, 7601 West Bank Expressway, Morel Road, Louisiana. Again, 9 o'clock Sunday morning at Bethesda House of Prayer. The speaker there would be Reverend Dr. Derek King, and he is a great speaker. You should come out and meet him. And he will be at Bethesda, 9 o'clock Sunday morning, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Morel Road, Louisiana. And they always say, come to Bethesda, they got a blessing for you with your name on it. All you got to do is claim it. Again, come out and meet him, and he would be loved to. I know he would love for y'all to be there, and he was supposed to have been on the show this morning to let the people know that he looks forward to coming here, and also some comment about our president. I think what happened was it was a phone call that was made to him from and called the wrong Kane, called his cousin instead of calling him. So I take the blame for that. Atlanta's an hour different from us, so our time frame was different, and I had called the wrong Kane. So again, our listening audience, we would like for you to join us Sunday at 9 o'clock at 7603, 7601 West Bank Expressway, Morel Road, Louisiana, at the Bethesda House of Prayer. And y'all know the pastor there is the Reverend Elder Dr. Donald R. Jones. And he is co-pastored by Reverend Dr. Anthony Williams. And they would love to see you Sunday morning. Don't forget, Sunday morning at 9 o'clock at Bethesda House of Prayer, Reverend Dr. Derek King will be speaking there at 9 o'clock. He looks forward to meeting y'all, and he will be in our city this weekend.
Remember, service started at 9 o'clock, and the speaker will probably get up somewhere between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, depending on how service go. But try to get here at least about 9:30, between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, so that you can be here when Reverend Dr. King starts speaking.
So we look forward to seeing y'all, and I'm more than sure he will be talking about the violence that happened all over the country, and he'll be saying, and like I said, I have heard him speak a couple of times. He is a great speaker, and he an anointed young man of God. And he come with a lot of wisdom and a lot of understanding. He used to be the director of the King Foundation in Atlanta, Georgia. So we invite all our friends to come be with us. Dr. King he was living, I think, in Ohio. Now he's back in Atlanta. He lives now in Atlanta, Georgia, but he will be in our city this weekend, and he'll be speaking Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. We hope that you'll be there. We hope to meet you. And if you come, we guarantee you will meet you with a hug and a smile. So again, Sunday morning, 9 a.m. at Bethesda House of Prayer, 7601 West Bank Expressway. If you need a little help with anything, 504-957-6392. If you would like to get more information about it, again, that number 504-957-6392. Or you can call the studio at 1-563-999-1808. Dr. Williams, it's time to get away, and you got the closing statement.
I'll give you all the information that we have. We hope that we'll see you here at the Sunday for 9 o'clock, and hopefully you'll be able to make it. Come out and hear the man speak, man of God. And as Charles always say, ain't no such thing as being half dead.
If you're dead, you're dead. We love y'all, and we hope that Dr. William and I would like to meet y'all. See you. Hope to see you Sunday morning. See you next week. Love you, and have a great week.